I call that thing right there the angel. Talking to you, there's all sorts of things that can be talked about. If there is life on Earth, obviously you have to have conditions that can have life on Earth. Those conditions can exist in other places throughout the space-time continuum, alien worlds, but also then you can go into the multiverse. Big deal. Still not weird enough. Still not weird enough. Now, what if you're talking about not just conditions, but the laws of physics being such that you can have physical laws in other space-time continuums that could be even better for developing life? Hey, maybe that's the Fermi paradox kind of situation. Where are all the heckin' aliens? You know, why does it seem like the Earth is like the only thing, at least anywhere around us, that's got life on it? Now, of course, that very well, as we keep on looking, might not be the case at all. And it very well could yet still, I think, be a galaxy of aliens, just like you see in science fiction movies, just like you'd see in Star Trek or Doctor Who or Marvel Comics or whatever. Aliens all over the place. Maybe life is actually rather rare in this space-time continuum. In another parallel universe, might you have lots and lots of planets. That universe has the rich ecosystem throughout the stars of alien life, because the laws of physics themselves are better at creating the physical conditions at which life can evolve, and also maybe a more robust life. Maybe you get even smarter, even more godlike aliens in the other universe with better physical conditions, better laws of physics. Alien war. Hey, does it really make sense to have to go around and try to invade other people's planets? Hey, where are the aliens trying to invade us? You know? Like, I thought this was supposed to be like, if there's aliens there, yeah, you're going to find some friendly ones. Maybe sometimes you're going to find some that abduct you. Then also, aren't you supposed to get like Independence Day aliens? Aren't you also supposed to get the Borg or Daleks or something? Where the heck is, I mean, the whole fact that we're even still alive actually might show that there's no aliens. You know, but here's a solution though, possible solution. It just doesn't really usually make sense to invade other people's planets. And the reason, very simply, is that you don't need their biosphere, because that's not your biosphere. You didn't evolve in that biosphere. It's totally useless. Am I going to invade your biosphere that's full of oxygen, but my species breathes argon? Well, I don't need your oxygen. I need argon. Am I going to invade your biosphere where the plants that grow and the animals that exist might be toxic to my digestive system, so I can't eat your food? You know, am I going to invade your planet for resources? There's resources in asteroids and comets. The Earth is going to have like only so much, like, let's say lithium or something like that. Maybe you find a comet that has like a ridiculous amount of lithium, more than the Earth has, you know? Well, what do I need the Earth for? You don't. And then also you got to think, okay, so I'm going to invade your planet, but then, okay, you guys live on the planet. This is your indigenous planet. You can just go around naturally. I'm an alien invading your planet. If I don't want to die, I'm probably going to need some kind of a spacesuit to keep me alive. Well, that makes a pretty delicate soldier. Can you imagine having to be on a battlefield, having to have a piece of tech enwrapping your entire body, and if the tech is compromised at any point, then now you're going to suffocate or be irradiated or die from lack of pressure or too much pressure? all of which are things that you have to think about are environmental factors that are bad for your life form. Possible topic: what exactly are UAPs? I think, very basically, very truly, in the age of cell phones, we are definitely recording real phenomenon. Not just UAPs, but a number of different, like, real phenomenon that are weird things that people have thought about for, in some cases, centuries or millennia, about that, like, people did see, they didn't know what it was. They come up with their mythologies about what they think it is, fairies and gods and whatever, and ghosts, whatever the phenomenon is. Doesn't mean it's necessarily ghosts or gods or even aliens, but like, things do happen that we don't know about, that we don't have classified with our science. Okay, so that stuff is being recorded more often because of cell phones. Now everyone has a high def camera that requires no chemical processes of developing the film, instantaneous footage, upload it into the communications technology for dissemination. If there's all these phones, shouldn't there be more footage of, in this case, specifically UFOs? And the answer is, yeah, there should be. And there is. The military photographs these things with their tech. What kind of better evidence do you want than the military with their tech? So UAPs are happening. What are they? What is this phenomenon? Well, could it be aliens? Aliens and their advanced and mysterious and bizarre tech coming to Earth to mess with us for any number of reasons? No, probably not. Is it aliens? Possibly. Is that likely? Why would that even be a factor that we should think that it's like that? That doesn't track. It doesn't make sense. There's no reason why it's aliens. There just really isn't. More specifically, if you just go with, what you're seeing, what we're seeing with the UAPs is just various types of spheroid flying things. Another possibility, what's going on, is that there is a wider range of, I guess, what you would call ball lightning. Think bigger. Think like nature. Well, nature doesn't think, but think in terms of nature. Is there just one type of tree? No, there's lots of trees, Is there just one type of mammal? No, there's lots of mammals. There's lots of animals. There's lots of life itself. There's lots of any phenomenon. There is a lot of different ways that the Earth can create a wide array of like electromagnetic phenomenon. I'm not a physicist. I don't know how that works. I do have at least one crazy conjecture. Possibly what's going on is that we are making it worse by all the electromagnetic wash that we put into the atmosphere, is potentially, and also maybe the magnetic particulates that our industry is releasing into the atmosphere as well, possibly in conjunction with the ionosphere and the Earth's magnetosphere, creates a situation where all of a sudden all these magnetic particulates in the atmosphere suddenly coalesce into a little spheroid, and then they hop across some kind of a line of electromagnetic arc that exists because of the magnetosphere, or maybe even because of our broadcasts. There might be a way to correlate this in some way. We just don't see it right now. I'm just saying that it's a real thing. It's just a weird thing, and some of it might be something that the Earth does automatically or naturally in conjunction with something that we are exacerbating just based on humans doing their tech